disaster, a clown show dysfunctional festive foods area of grievance that its whole house. Republicans are describing their own efforts to fund the government amid a looming deadline and a fractured Republican conference around the halls of Capitol Hill. It's becoming less of a question of if the government will shut down next week and more of a question of how long the government will shut down 4 days, 4 weeks, with 11 days to go until the 13th September funding deadline. The Republican will also be paralyzed and arguably further away from a spending agreement that they were at the beginning of this week after 5 conservative Republicans take a procedural vote on a bill to fund the military, and GOP leadership was forced to cancel another vote on the short-term spending bill, one that was negotiated by this member. Now, despite all that, this morning Speaker McCarthy tried to project confidence that funding could and would get done.
We are the members are already in the meeting. I think we are making some progress. We made some progress that night. Look, it's not September 30th. The game is not over. We continue to work through it. And I've been at this place many times before, and we're going to solve this problem. Look, I don't know if any here. Every player sport did you quiet before the game was over? If you went into overtime, did you quiet during that time too? I think this is where the most significant change happens.
Now granted there are 11 days to go, and in Congress time that could be practically a lifetime. The Speaker Reagan on the dead-killing past the House was just days to go until the government. The foul, but even if the game isn't over, McCarthy's options are severely limited if he wants to keep his job, and we all presume that he does. He could try to appeal to his party hardliners and give them whatever they want to get something passed. You could call the Christmas comes early for the Freedom Caucus option, but the problem is that Bill would be the one rebel with the Senate and with White House, and it would actually do nothing to keep the government itself open, which brings us to option to be participative. Speaker McCarthy could walk across the aisle to try to find votes to get a short-term funding agreement passed, but doing that could cost him his job because the hardline inside his conference have forward to hold a vote to oust him as Speaker. If that happens, and it's that dysfunctional, creates a very real possibility that nothing can get done, and that the government just shut down right now. That appears to be the most likely outcome this afternoon is I spoke to a couple of House Republicans on the steps of the Capitol about the mass they are in, including Congressman Chip Roy, a member of the House Freedom Caucus who warned Speaker McCarthy against seeking any help from Democrats to avoid a shutdown.
I mean, look, you know, I am not going to go cut that deal. I am mean, let's let her see a sun studio. Let's go right the house and let's go get this done as we have a job to do. Let's go move it.
And as we get closer to the deadline, do you also get closer to the possibility you are going to have to rally on Democrats and bipartisanship to get this done?
Forward Congress, what do you say? What do you say to problem back home who might not follow this close but just express you guys to get this very basic position of your job done and don't find that government where does it show now? Forward Congress, what do you say? What do you say to problem back home who not follow this closely but just expressive you guys to get this very basic full mention of your job done and fund the government where does functional forward Congress, what do you say to problem back home who might not follow this closely but just expressive you guys to get this very basic for action of your job done and find the agreement way.
There you have it. The dysfunctional in Congress is the tip of the spear of an unsettling political depression in America. And new report from Pew highlights the dismal and clinical field of politics that Americans hold about Congress candidate and government. Get this, only 5% of Americans, 5% say the political system works very or extremely well, while nearly 3/4 says it doesn't work too well if at all, and trust in the government has hit a 70 years low with just 17 trust the federal government to do the right thing all or most of the time. Keep those numbers in mind the next time there's a debate about saving our president. Because right now, voters don't seem to view our current system as very much worth